Hey everyone, this is Dawood Muhammad from GoodCreditAmerica.com. I'm here in my office and I want to go over a little bit of information with you. Hopefully we can keep this video within a few minutes. So here we go. I wanted to talk to you today about there are two phases. To credit restoration. Okay, here we go. Now, it's very, very simple. There are basically two phases to credit restoration. It is removing negative and adding positive. Okay, so it's basically two things. Adding positive and removing negative. Okay? Now, if there was only one choice, if I had only one choice, it would always be adding positive. Why? Because this is something that I can control. Removing negative, I don't want you to get the wrong impression that you can't control it, but there may be certain things that are just impossible to get rid of. For example, if you got 100 late payments on your credit report, how do you convince a company that you haven't been late 100 times? The only way to really get rid of that is to remove the entire account. And that's another video. We can talk about that another time. But if between the two, if I had to choose, it would always be adding positive. Because adding positive information breathes new life into that credit report. So you can have 100 lates. This is only going to really affect you for 24 months. Now, if someone is physically looking at your credit report, it looks bad, but as far as having an effect, it only has effect on your credit report for 24 months, 2 years for the most part, okay? So with new credit, when you're adding new life to that credit report, you're basically, I want to go over this really quick. 10%, 10%, 15%, 30%, and 35%. Okay, so when you add new life, you're affecting everything. Number one, this is inquiries, right? And inquiries and new accounts. Let's just say inquiries, right? So you're affecting that 10%. This is a mixture. I went over a video yesterday about that. That affected 10%. This is the length of time that you had credit, right? That's affected 15%. But these two, 35% and 30%, represent 65%. You're going to affect these two the most, okay? Your payment history and utilization, how you're using this credit. So by adding new life, you're starting new payment history. And by paying the credit cards correctly, keeping a balance, paying them on time, never paying the minimum, and paying them off at the end of the month, you're going to affect the utilization. You're going to affect your utilization. So you have control over how you pay your bills, the payment history, and how you pay them, whether you keep a balances, whether you pay them off, whether you maxing them out, you have control over that. So you can control 65% for the most part. The reality is you can control all of it, but 65%, really 85%, you can manipulate the entire credit report. So as I mentioned to you, there's two phases to credit restoration: removing the negatives, adding the positives. If I had to choose, it would always be adding the positive. Again, this is Dawood Muhammad, goodcreditamerica.com. If you think this information is good, please like it and please share it. Thank you and have a great day.